Hey guys, Liz Blackford here. Welcome back to Sneak Peek Week. So glad you're tuning in again with us. It's going to be a great day. We are going to dive in. I know how precious your time is, and so let's just get started. Today is pretty cool because you get to actually see what we do on an everyday basis as a Team Beachbody coach. So this is like the peek behind the curtain, what you guys have been waiting for. I'm going to share a little bit about my day, why I do the things I do, and you guys are going to get to see from the rest of our team, and then Cassie's going to wrap things up for us. So it's going to be fun. So get excited, get a pen and paper, jot down notes if needed. So my day, it doesn't look the same every single day, but it looks pretty close to the same. I commit 4 hours a day to my business, and maybe an hour in the evening after the kids have gone to bed, I might work on my phone a little bit returning messages, but that's about 20 to 25 hours a week. So I'm working part-time hours. I'm making a full-time income. I started this business just dabbling, wanting to pay for my Shakeology. My husband had just joined the Air Force, and we do have 3 kids. So one income, one vehicle, starting over in life, new to the Air Force. It was tough. It was really tough. And so I was just happy to get my Shakeology paid for. Fast forward so you guys get the abridged version. 3 years later, and here I am. I'm a Star Diamond coach. I have doubled our family's income, more than doubled, because I make more money than my husband does now on a weekly basis. And he's totally cool with me sharing that. He's excited and proud of me and looks forward to not having to go back to work when his enlistment is done with the Air Force. So how cool is that? So we got off of food stamps, public assistance. We were able to move off base into a house that allowed our kids to go to a school that we wanted them to. It was just a preference, but it felt so good to offer that to them. Even now, my kids and I, we are in South Carolina, and we're stationed in Mountain Home, Idaho. My husband's deployed, and we were able to just pack up the kids, and the kids and I drove across country to be here, to be around family, and to help out family too. I have a nephew who's been very sick and is recovering from traumatic brain injury, and so we're here. And I would have never been able to do that without this business, without the flexibility that this business allows, and without the extra income. And so it's changed my life completely, and I know that it can change yours if that's what you're looking for, on a little scale or a big scale. So 4 hours a day. My 2 older ones, they're at school. My littlest one is 5, and he's usually bebopping around in the background, but he's not here right now, so it's just me, and I'm tucked away in my bedroom so that it's quiet. Try not to work in here, but sometimes I do, and I can, because of the flexibility. I can set up shop literally anywhere as long as I have my phone, because that's how I stay organized. If you can even say I'm organized, I don't know, but I have my laptop, my calendar, my notebook for me to take notes when I'm chatting with new customers or coaches. I spend time every day on personal development, so investing in myself so I can invest into others, very important. And then I just go down my to-do list. Pretty simple, nothing crazy or complicated. I reach out to new people every day on Facebook. I've built my whole business on Facebook. And I check in with my challenge groups. I check in with the people that I'm helping reach their health and fitness goals. I stay accountable to them. They stay accountable to me. Beachbody offers you tons of content and material and training aids. And so I'm not spending all day scouring Pinterest and other sites looking for things to share with them. They have it for you. So sometimes it's just copy and paste and then following up with people. How easy is that? It makes our job incredibly easy as long as you plug in and do this every single day, whether you have an hour or 4 hours. You just got to do it. And so, huge support team. In fact, I want to go ahead and let you guys check out what the other coaches on our team do on a daily basis. So I think you're gonna enjoy it. But thanks for checking out what I do, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Ebony, and I just wanted to take a few minutes of your time to just take you through some of the steps that I do every day for my business. Some of the essential things I need is my phone, because I have a detailed calendar in here, and what I do with my calendar is throughout the day, as I think about things and it's something that piques my interest, I throw it on there so I don't forget to do it the next day or later that day. One big thing that I had to do was I had to set parameters. I had to actually set office hours because I find myself doing other things around the house. It can be very distracting to go and do the laundry or go and wash the dishes before I actually start working on my business. So I make myself come in here, sit down, and take care of some of the vital things that I need to do on a daily basis. One thing I do use is I have a daily checklist, and it's just reminders. It's telling me I need to do my workout, I need to do my daily checklist, I need to do my personal development. So I look at that, and I just put little dots next to the things that I've completed. So I have right here next to my computer, these are the things that you should do every day in the business. So one of the things is add new people. So I just go down the list. So I'll go into Facebook, and I'll just check in with some of the groups that I'm following. For instance, I follow Scandal because I love that show. So I'll check in that group and look at comments, see what they're talking about, and then I respond or send private messages just to keep that conversation going. And then return all business-related messages. That's one of the first things I do because I'm in Germany. So being in Germany, the time difference is a little bit off. So people will message me and I'm sleeping. So one of the first things I do is I go in there and I message people back to try to catch them while they're still up in the States. So if we need to interact with a conversation, we can do that. We're both online at the same time. So after that, again, I just go through my list, I follow up with people, I track my progress, I do my personal development, and I'm a checklist girl. So I just check off everything and I keep good notes and try to just keep a handle on the vital things I need to do every day to continue to grow my business. So that's my little peek snapshot in what I do every day. And let me know if you have questions, and enjoy the group. All right, thank you. Bye.
Still got one. Yep, still going strong. And it's real. One more. Front stance, 3 jabs. Go! Exhale. End of your workout. Start close.
Hey guys, totally just finished my first combat workout. I press play every day because I stick to a schedule. I love to blog about it, and it's great for me, and it teaches my child that you need to eat healthy, you need to work out, and you need to stay active and not sit on the couch all day.
So I wanted to share with you the times that I do Beachbody business and what Team Rise Above has done for me. So Beachbody, when I do the business, they have what's called a power hour, where in that hour you do everything that is related to your business, especially helping it grow. So you form new people, you reply to messages, you invite people to challenge groups, you invite people to coaching sneak peeks, you get together samples if there's anybody that's interested in samples, and you send them out, you get them ready, you form new people. It's an hour that you just focus straight on the business. It's an hour. Sometimes it depends on the day, but sometimes I actually can't do an entire hour, so I break up that hour into like 10 to 15 minute increments, and I work on it throughout the day. What Team Rise Above has done for me, I'm surrounded by such positive people, and it's hard to be negative. It's hard to feel down about it when you have amazing coaches and a team of coaches that work very hard on their business, and all they do is help you rise above whatever negative feelings that you're feeling at the time. That is one thing that has really helped me, and it's more than the financial part. It's the emotional support, the motivation, the support, the encouragement. That is the biggest thing that being part of this team has given me. So there you go.
Claire here. I am a wife, a mother, a full-time elementary music teacher, and a part-time Beachbody coach. I wanted to take a minute and tell you how this works for me. So one thing I love about Beachbody is that they give you everything you need to make a successful business for yourself. They provide some amazing tools, one of which is called your to-do list. It's just simply a daily checklist, and there's no guesswork involved. You can just look at the list and see exactly what you need to do for that day to create your momentum for your business. Also, our team Rise Above provides some amazing resources as well. And anytime I have a question, I always know that I can get answers and tips from them. I also love that I'm my own boss. I don't have to answer to anyone. I can choose exactly when I work the business, and sometimes things get crazy at home, things get crazy at school, and I have to pick and choose. And so the great thing is I can choose when I'm going to spend more time or less time working with my Beachbody business. I give what I can when I can, and I don't feel guilty when I can't. I also love that it doesn't feel like I'm working. When I get home and I'm doing my power hour, it doesn't feel like I'm doing extra work. I am passionate about it, and I love doing that work. I love connecting with people and helping my challengers, and it's something that I'm passionate about, as well as teaching music. So that's how it works for me, and I hope that you guys can find that it works for you.
See again. So as you have seen, there are lots of different ways and different approaches to working the business. I am a full-time mom, as you can hear in the background, and I work at part-time as an online fitness coach. So how do I fit that into my schedule? So I have 2 toddlers, so that means I'm pretty much locked up all day long. So I usually work the business, and again, I say usually because life happens, and that's what's great about this business. It allows for life happening. I work the business an hour before they wake up, and then after dinner for about 3 hours until it's time to put them down for the night. So what do I do during this time? That first hour is probably the most critical. It's also when I'm the most productive because I call it my power hour. Now the power hour, I break it up into 4 distinct 15-minute sections. The first one, I'm inviting. And I set a timer on my phone so I know when it's time to move on to the next. The second one is all about following up. The next section, I work on following up with my challenge groups. And these challenge groups are where my customers are. So this is part of following up with my current customers and helping them achieve those results. And then my last section is all about setting up my posts for the day. Now, why do I do that? I do that so I can really spend my day with my girls. Now, there's going to be little things that are going to come up here and there. I'm going to have to sneak in a coach call, or I'm going to have to talk to a customer here and there. But it's very rare that it really interrupts my day. So then I get to spend all of my day with my girls, and then after dinner, that's when I go and I work on the bulkier stuff. So projects that I want to work on, really reaching out to my coaches and working on development with them as much as I possibly can, and then working on different projects such as some exciting new things that are coming to Team Rise Above. Now, the last thing that I work on every day, if I haven't done it throughout the course of the day, is my personal development. Personal development, you'll find, is probably the linchpin for your success in this business. And why do I say that? We are in the business of people, and the better we make ourselves and the more we develop ourselves, the more approachable and the more we're going to be able to relate to people and really truly help them. Because this is not a sales job. And if you think it is, and you have worked in sales before, you will soon learn that this is not sales. This is a people job. You are in the business of making friends. And the more you can better yourself to be prepared for that, you will see your business just launch. So what are some of the things I do for personal development? I actually, like I said, I am looking at personal development every single day in some form. First thing that I'm doing is I'm reading my Bible. That is for my spiritual development. Second thing, I'm listening to Dave Ramsey on audiobook. Now, I can do this anytime. I can turn it on whenever I have a few minutes to listen, when I'm in the car or when I'm walking my girls. Then, the other part that I'm actually working on some social media books, and I have several. I kind of like dabble in a lot of personal development all at once. It works for me, it may not work for you. You may need to work through one book at a time, but I have found that when I take my finger off the pulse of my personal development is when my business starts to slow down. The more I focus on my personal development, the more successful and energized I am as a business leader and as a team leader. So now I want to hear from you guys. How do you think you would be able to make this business fit into your life? We all have crazy, hectic schedules, and that's never going to change. But if you have a passion to make this business work for you, tell me where you think you'll be able to make it fit. All right, I'm excited to hear from you. I cannot wait to see what you're going to do to inspire yourself to find a place for this business in your life. Bye, guys.